Welcome to the Inner Sanctum's 5 Rings in 5 Minutes, where we bring you all the top stories out of day 3 of the Tokyo 2020 Olympics. First up at number 1, it is of course the swimming medals. We couldn't be any prouder of our Aussies in the pool today, and they brought home gold, of course, with Ariane Titmus. How good was she, winning gold over her rival Katie Ledecky in the women's 400-meter freestyle? She trailed halfway, but she closed out strongly in that last 150 meters. 14-year-old Summer McIntosh, she nearly got onto the podium. She was sitting in third for the majority of the race, but unfortunately just managed to slide into fourth. Other medals in the pool today included bronze in the men's 4x100 freestyle relay. Kyle Chalmers brought us home strongly in anchor, going from 6th all the way up onto the podium. Emma McKeon also won bronze in the 100-meter butterfly after winning gold yesterday in the 4x100-meter freestyle relay. Canadian Maggie McNeil won her first ever gold over McKeon, and based on her reaction, I'm not sure she even expected it.
Coming in at number 2, it was a massive boil over for Great Britain in the diving today, when the team of Tom Daly and Maddie Lee took gold in the men's synchronized 10-meter platform dive. China took silver, but they had not lost at this event since Sydney 2000 and were looking in great shape early to continue their dominance. However, 2 incredible dives from the great British hero saw them take the lead going into China's final dive. And although China put up a strong final dive, it wasn't enough, and Great Britain held on to pip them by just 1.23 points. The win was veteran Daly's first Olympic gold in his 4th attempt, having previously scored bronze in London and Rio. Not only that, it was also only the second Great British diving gold in history. And as for China, it means that their dream of a golden sweep in the divings remains out of their grasp for another Olympics.
Coming in at number 3, Australia's women's water polo team, the Stingers, continued on their winning ways today. They defeated the Netherlands 15-12 in a come-from-behind victory. The win comes after they already defeated Canada 8-5 on Saturday. They were trailing at the halftime break, the Stingers. It was 5-8. They managed to claw it back with 10 goals to 4 in the second half. Well, that was off the back of 3 hat tricks. Hannah Buckling, Rowie Webster, and Abby Andrews all scoring 3 goals for the match. Keeper Gabby Palm also had a solid day in front of the net. She saved 6 of the 18 shots she faced to keep the Netherlands from scoring much at all in the second half. The next matchup for the Stingers will come up against Serbia on Thursday night. They'll be looking to make it 3 in a row and hopefully with a couple more wins advance through to the quarterfinals.
Coming in at number 4, it was a mixed bag of success for the Aussies in the women's surfing today, with both Sally Fitzgibbons and Stephanie Gilmore in competition. Fitzgibbons was successful in her heat against France's Pauline Addo, scoring a 10.86 for Addo's 9.03. However, the result for Gilmore was not as successful, as Gilmore lost to South African Bianca Buitendag 13.93 to 10. Although Gilmore qualified with the best score yesterday, she was unable to get the waves she needed to overcome the South African. Fitzgibbons will face Amuro Tuzuki in her quarterfinal tomorrow, while the South African Buitendag will face Yolanda Hopkins of Portugal in her quarterfinal for a shot at a medal later in the day.
And rounding it out at number 5, the first ever medals in women's skateboarding events were awarded today in the street skateboarding event. The women's street took place in the early hours of the morning, went all the way through to lunchtime. It was a long day for the competitors. One of our own, Aussie Hayley Wilson, gave it a strong crack in the preliminary heats, but she couldn't advance through to the final 8. Unfortunately, she was dismounted from her board a few too many times trying to land some tricks there. It was a show of the future, though. 3 teenagers reached the podium. The top 3, all the gold, silver, and bronze, 13, 13, and 16 years old. Nishia Momiji from Japan claimed the first ever women's street gold, just 13 years old. Rasa Neal, also 13, earned silver for Brazil. And then with the bronze, rounding out the podium for Japan and earning them their 3rd skateboarding medal for the Games already, Nakayama Funa, just 16 years of age. They've now claimed half of the skateboarding medals available so far, and they're looking to do so more when the park events come up next week.